Hello everyone. Today I'm so excited. I'm making a very special, gotta turn these around, healing video for you guys where really you're gonna pick your own little healing adventure here. So what we're gonna do is I have these 3 piles with these 3 kind of healing totems or crystals or whatever you'd like to call them, and you're gonna pick which one calls for you. I'm gonna read you the guidance, and then I'm gonna give you a bit of fast distance healing too, depending on what these cards say. So not only are you gonna get this card guidance to start this new year, but you're also going to get a bit of distance healing with that. So please take in a deep breath. Inhale into the body deeply. Exhale and release. Take a peek at these 3 piles. This is going to be pile 1. This is going to be pile 2. And this is going to be pile 3. And decide which one calls to you the most. Maybe 2 of them call to you as well. That's fine too. And please check the timestamps below after this little introduction. Please stay through this introduction because we have an important bit to do here too. You can go to the timestamps and fast forward to whichever one you like. Before we get into that, I'm going to impart the distance healing symbol, so this transcends space and time. I'm also going to burn a little sage for us here as well. I'm going to let you guys in on one fun little thing that I'm doing here too. So you guys can get a healing video just for you, just like this, but it's designed for you. Today only. I'm going to make these videos today and tomorrow, so it's going to be a video very similar to this where we're going to do card guidance, and then I'm going to give you guys a personal distance healing video for you. So instead of this kind of very generalized guidance, it's going to be for you, for your life, and you can come back to it time and time again. And it's only going to be, so this video is going to be about 20 to 30 minutes long, and it'll only be $19 because we're saying goodbye to 2019 and coming into the new year. So if you want this New Year's healing, you have to get it today. And like I said, it's going to be very cool with all this guidance, all this specific distance healing for you. So catch that. And now let's get into it. So I'm going to impart our distance healing symbol here for you. Bring that to you. And I do ask and invite the guides, my guides, your guides into this practice so I can really get in tune with what you're needing as my Sun Daisy collective for healing today and for guidance. So I'm just going to let our intuition really anchor in here for a moment. And I do want to tell you guys, we had a big snowfall last night, so if you hear some background noise, someone's probably going to come shovel my driveway eventually during this video, and you're probably going to hear, plowing outside. So if you hear a bit of that, please just, know that that's what's going on. And let's begin. So I'm going to move these 2 piles. Well, let me move this one off to the side here so it's out of our view for the moment. And we'll just start here with our first pile. So lovely stone here. I forgot the name. It's oceanic something. But we also have one of my absolute favorite pieces. Maybe I should turn my ring light on here so you can see it a little bit better. Okay. Absolute favorite pieces. Look at that. I'm getting my nails done today, so don't look at those. Those need to be done. But yes, isn't this beautiful? So this piece is a spiralite. So it's literally a shell that got all these little crystals formed onto it. And with this really has to deal with the spiral. We see this spiral again and again and again in our life. It's sacred geometry. So it very much has to deal with sacred geometry, being in sync with the universe, and connecting also to Akashic records. So that's interesting, but I absolutely love this piece. It's so beautiful. And then I have Celestite up here as well. Great for angel communication in general. So let's see what the cards have, so I can better decide what we should focus our healing on today. Here is our first card, Eagle Communion, and this really says to get out in nature if it's possible. I know it's hard when it's winter, but if possible, get out into nature and really have a commune with nature. Talk into nature. If you can't, I just bring my houseplants into my healing and I commune with them. So really connecting back to nature to get some answers that you may be needing. Leading into nurturing Gaia, Mother Earth. So a lot of good earth energy coming in here. And this is really just taking care of your needs and allowing yourself to be nourished. And for once, putting yourself first. And spiritual gifts. Archangel Raziel. Thank you, Raziel, for helping me channel my gifts and my talents. We all have spiritual gifts. We just need to allow ourselves to really tap into it and come into it. So I think this is the centerpiece here, that you're needing to tap into your spiritual gifts, but maybe you're just not allowing yourself to go there because you're not taking your needs first. You're not getting grounded into Mother Nature, and you're not taking time to listen into nature. So I feel a very big nature vibration here, needing to get grounded. Taking care of your needs first, to allow these spiritual gifts to unfold. I'm going to pull maybe like one more crystal here to see what could help us. Okay, amethyst. Again, opening up to this spiritual realm, opening up our third eye, but also that will help you ground down into a meditative state to open this up. So I think this is all about nurturing yourself so we can open up these spiritual gifts. Maybe this is a generational thing too. Maybe this is a past life. We've had, a past life with great spiritual gifts, and we just need to tap back into that. Sacred geometry may help you get there too. And I just have a feeling of we need to lighten our heart here, an enlightened heart, an enlightened being. You are enlightened. Your heart is enlightened. We just need to tap back into that. So I know exactly what I'm going to do for your healing here. I'm going to take some concentration on the third eye, and I'm going to take some concentration at the root chakra. So, and I'll try and bring the flow in through the chakras, from bottom to the top, essentially. Lastly, before we get into this healing bit, I want to see if there's a spirit animal in the animal kingdom here. Again, we have somebody from the ocean, so a very oceanic vibe here today. Practice shape-shifting by altering your physical appearance and mannerisms. So when I think of this card and shape-shifting, I'm saying still be true to yourself. Be true to who you are, but shape shift into that person. A lot of times we carry masks in our life to cover up who we really are because we're not maybe confident in who we are. We're not confident in these spiritual gifts that we have when we really should be. We should be leading with our spirituality and leading with this connection to nature. But sometimes we put on a mask because we're afraid of what other people might think of us. So shape shift into who you really are. Walk with confidence with that. Maybe look up, the spirit animal of an octopus. Okay, so yes, I'm going to work on the third eye. I'm going to work on the sacral, being at home in your body and being comfortable with who you are. And I'm just seeing sacral energy here as well. And I'm going to work a little bit at the root. Okay. So I'm going to set these cards aside. And I want you to take in a big deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Release that out of the body. One more deep breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. And let's begin. I'm going to just start here by intentionally moving energy up from Mother Earth, up through the chakras, and connecting upwards. Really getting everything moving, alignment. And I'll place some crystals here. And I'm going to place this spiralite at the heart for that enlightened heart that we want. The celestite will come to the third eye for helping you open to those spiritual gifts. This is a carnelian Reiki symbol for the sacral. And another carnelian Reiki symbol for the root. So I'm going to connect in here with this root chakra. While I'm here at the root chakra, you may feel a little buzzing of energy happening. And that's okay. That's great. And I want you to feel connected down into Mother Earth. So maybe imagine these roots growing from your feet and your tailbone down into Mother Earth, knowing that she is going to nurture you. She is going to help you. She is going to support you in all matters, everything you need. That's going to come from Mother Earth. Next, now moving on to this sacral chakra. Very important. Letting ourselves feel comfortable in our body with who we are, going with the flow, and allowing ourselves to be nurtured. Not only to be the nurturer, but to be nurtured ourselves. Remember, we got that call from Gaia, to be nurtured. And this carnelian will help you do that. I want you to take a deep breath and blow towards this carnelian any stagnant energies we're holding and clenching in the sacral. Maybe do that a few more times. Inhale. Any false belief, exhale, that you are not worthy of being taken care of. That somehow you are not worthy of being taken care of. Release that now towards this carnelian. Scooping anything away that needs to be moved here. All right, guys, I feel like there is a lot of work to be done in these sacrals and these roots, but I have to move on to this enlightened heart, and it feels really good. I don't need to spend too much time here. Living our joy, living our spiritual gifts, living for ourselves in compassionate joy. Moving on to this crown, this third eye, this opening of spiritual gifts. And imagine there's this little door at your third eye. And allow yourself to open that little door, see the magic that comes from it. What comes out of that little third eye door? Maybe it's just some sparkles of magic. Maybe it's a lotus flower, whatever it is, allow it to be. And if you're holding fear here of your spiritual gifts and really coming into that space, let that go. Know that you are a being of light and love. And wherever love is, fear is a stranger. And love is here. I'm simply moving through the auric field here, wiping away any negative lower vibrations that need to be wiped away with this selenite wand. Bringing in the abalone shell again, this idea of spiral sacred geometry. Just allowing the abalone shell to again remove anything excess that no longer serves and heal with its beautiful blue energy. And removing the stones. Removing excess energies. Zipping the chakras up and imparting the infinity symbol. Power symbol. And the Reiki master symbol, which infuses light, love, and all the other symbols onto you. One last swirl of the chakras up here. So thank you so much, Pile 1, I want to just remind you that you are a spiritual being with spiritual gifts. And don't ever doubt that. Don't ever let this doubt, this fear of feeling like that you're not safe and supported and who you are in these spiritual gifts, let them shine. Shift into confidence in these spiritual gifts. Let it unfold. Because it is beautiful and that is home for you. Thank you so much. If you want a personalized healing video, a more personalized message, a more in-depth healing just for you, go ahead and contact me. Only $19. All right? Thank you so much. Beautiful, beautiful new year to you. All right. So let me sage my area here. And the crystals and the cards. So we can come into, yep, this is our pile 3. Just kidding. We're coming into pile 2, which I've placed over here. And we have this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful crystal skull, smoky quartz, grounding, cleansing. But the smoky quartz, or the skull in general, is going to help you connect to ancestral healing and ancestral knowledge. And then we have this labradorite. Beautiful for new moon energies, but this is also going to help connect you to magic, manifestation, synchronicities. So let's get into the cards. Wow. Ooh. Just got good vibration. Strong vibrations, let's say, from these cards. So we have dragonfly emergence. So this idea of coming into something new, a new beginning. She's lifting her head up out of the water, seeing this world in a new way. And she has all this knowledge, it feels like ancestral knowledge for this new beginning. So if you're feeling like scared or nervous, don't be. You've got the back of your ancestors and you have the knowledge for this. Lightning, power, needing to make a decision, and I wrote down letting go for you guys too, needing to let go of this worrisome idea that you're not going to make the right decision for the greatest and highest good. Trust that that decision is going to come. Don't get so worked up about, am I going to make, is this the right path? Is this not the right path? Don't worry about that. And we have beautiful card. Spirit animal. Thank you, animal kingdom, blessing my path with love. So this path that you're going on, this decision you're making, it can be helped by the spirit animal kingdom. So let's get a card for that from our spirit animal kingdom here. Let's see. I feel the need to pick a rune for you guys too. I'm not necessarily doing runes for everyone, but I feel like there needs to be one. Trust that you have the resources to get through the challenge before you. So again, feeling like maybe I don't have all the resources I need to come into this new world and make this decision, but you really do. You really have all the resources. So let that worry go that you're lacking something for this new path or this decision, because it's there. This one's been coming a lot. This is inheritance. So again, I'm connecting back to this ancestral kind of knowledge, a gift straight from the ancestors, a gift of this sort of almost like magic, and there is a little bit of work to get it, but you're going to get there with the help of the ancestors. Let me see if there's any other crystals that want to pop out for you. Rose quartz. So having love and compassion for this new journey, trusting your heart, and letting go of things that no longer serve. So what I'm going to do here for your bit of healing, I am honestly going to work on just cleansing and adding back in light to some of these chakras, because I feel like there is some heaviness, there is some worry. So especially at this root where it holds a lot of these earthly worries, I'm going to work on clearing, cleansing that out, and adding new light, because I just feel like there's some heaviness, there's some worry, that, you know, where there's this decision or this new path is coming along that, so, you know, you don't have the tools for it when you do. And I'm also going to work on opening this crown chakra so you can get these messages in. Yeah, and so that you can move forward in whatever this situation is. But I like it. So go ahead, take a deep breath for me. Big inhale, big exhale. Feel your body relaxing down. You're welcome to keep your eyes open. If you'd like to close your eyes, that's all right too. So what I've done here, what I'm doing, sorry, I just want to get a few crystals on. Okay. I'm going to take this shungite and place it at the root. So anything that's no longer serving the root is just going to be pulled and transmuted away with the shungite. Anything that's no longer serving is going to come ground and be transformed. This beautiful, here we go, amethyst. Can you see the second one growing in there? Isn't that cool? And we're going to put that at the crown chakra so we can get these ancestral messages. I'm going to put our skull right next to it, and some fluorite towards the right hand here to clear any confusion, to transmit confusion, and selenite in the right for balance, adding light and love. Again, I'm just trying to clear anything that's no longer serving these chakras out. Starting at the crown, taking my black kyanite, calling in Archangel Michael to help clear any vibrations, cut away any cords that are no longer serving the greatest and highest good. Anything that needs to be cut away, negative cords of attachment, lower vibrational energy, any worries and anxiety that is no longer serving you, being cut away now. And infusing blue healing light back in, and inviting Archangel Uriel now to shine his beautiful light into the dark spaces, bringing light to confusion, bringing light to the darkness, transmuting any lower vibrations. I'm going to quickly balance the chakras here, balancing crown and root, third eye sacral, throat and solar plexus. It's all landing here at the heart, knowing that the decision that you are going to come to make, the path that you're going to come to know, is for the greatest and highest good of your heart and of your being, and you have the back of the ancestors and ancestral knowledge and the knowledge from the universe and the magic from the universe to take this road, take this path, take this decision, and that you're free to let worry go now and fully come into that. So I'm just working any energies that are no longer serving you down and out with this selenite wand. Zipping the chakras back up. And taking a few big, deep cleansing breaths now. I'll share a little Santo Palo here with you. And just to clear the space for our next pile. So thank you so much, pile 2. I hope this helped you in some way. If you want a more personalized message, please do take me up on that beautiful New Year's offer, saying goodbye to 2019 with a $19 healing video and guidance specifically made for you. So just message me if that's something you want, and thank you very much. And coming into our pile 3s. Hello, pile 3s. 3, we have here our pyrite. Very good for good luck manifestation. What I really got from this is also cleansing the auric field and balancing the auric field. And we have a little chakra pyramid. Again, I'm coming into this idea of balance and balancing the chakras as a whole. Enlightenment, ascension. These are the feelings I get with this stone here. Let's check the cards. DNA and karma. Stone people vigilance. Archangel Uriel, shine your light. Okay. I want to read the message for DNA and karma. I'm just getting that there is a written message here that I need to read. Aspects of your soul entered your primitive physical self long before you had begun to take aspects of your soul entered your primitive physical self long before you had begun to take form. While the DNA that you inherited from your biological parents has a physical component, it also has a soul pattern that you came together in creation of you. You are predisposed to follow the karmic dictations of this patterning to some extent. Yet, as you evolve in your consciousness and expand the light of awareness, you can make choices that shift and modify this ancestral design. Okay. So again, I'm getting this idea of ascension and ascending, not only ascending a genetic pattern, changing the genetics for your line and the line next down. So yes, we inherit some things from our family, but we can change that ancestral patterning. We don't have to follow the same, live in the same pains and fears as our ancestors through our DNA. We can change that. Stone people, this is an invitation to really come connect. I'm getting a lot of solar plexus things here, a lot. This says pay attention to signs. Pay attention to your intuition. There might be an offer that's given to you, and maybe that offer is changing this karmic DNA, this ancestral force, changing a patterning there. Maybe that's the offer. But to pay attention to your intuition, and if there is an offer being given to you, pay attention to that. And here we have Archangel Uriel. Thank you, Uriel, for helping me share my light with the world. So Uriel is the light of God. He is problem solving, brings light into darkness, and has that very, nice sun colors as you see here. It can also be seen as a ruby red energy too. So I'm really getting sacral chakra here. We have red and yellow, or orange and yellow. This idea of listening to the inner voice and letting your light shine. So, yes, like I said, I think there is, this DNA, either, you are being given a gift through your DNA and you're just not recognizing it, and you need a little light shown into that area to really come into connection with this gift of your ancestors, or, a gift that you're not tapping into yet in the DNA. Or on the flip side, this can go two ways here, that you are now ready to change the karmic patterning of the genetic line here. So we inherit things from our parents, as, we were in our mother's womb, and then essentially they say we've been in our grandmother's womb too. So we can carry some emotional fears or feelings that they had, and we can stop that. We can cut that cord. So on the flip side, that could be, what's happening here. And we have Archangel Uriel helping us with that, and really paying attention to our intuition. So let me also I've been picking spirit or animal spirit guides. So tuning into the animal kingdom, who is going to help us here today with our healing. Chimpanzee, use both your intuition and your intellect to solve the problem, get answers to your questions. So again, there's this call to come into your intuition here, to answer either if it's a genetic thing, or whatever, and other questions that you may have, but using intuition and intellect both. So chimpanzee. Okay. So for your healing, I'm going to focus, and again, we have the solar plexus energy right here. So let's focus onto solar plexus energy, because clearly that is being stated here. Let's focus most of the healing at the solar plexus. I'll do a little bit at the root and a little bit at the crown. I think that's going to be best where my energies are put for today. The idea of healing generations is a heavy one, so I can't get into that too deep here. So let's focus on the solar plexus for intuition. So take a deep breath into the body. Deep inhale. And an exhale. I hear the snow blowers going, so kindly try to drown that out if you can. Deep inhale, deep exhale. And I want you to start connecting to the solar plexus area, the area that is right above the belly button and below the ribs. Focus your attention there. What are you seeing? What are you feeling? What colors are coming to mind? You don't really have to think too hard about it. Whatever the first few things that are coming to mind, just use that. Allow your mind to journey. Allow your mind to go where it wants to go. Allow that intuition to roam free here. And I'm going to use my black kyanite here to cut away any negative cords of vibration. Anything that's no longer serving our purpose here, they may be cut away now. And I invite Archangel Uriel into this healing here, so he may shine his light wherever light needs to be shown. And you may feel one hand here at the heart as I hold my hands at the heart and send healing there. And as Archangel Uriel puts one hand on your heart, and one hand at the back of your heart. So really feeling that warm angelic vibrations enlightening you, and lighting you up. Okay, I'm going to impart the distance healing symbol here. So this is going to help ancestral healing. It is going to help heal anything from the past or the future. Finally, I'm just sweeping off any energies that are no longer serving, needing to come off. Replacing it with this beautiful selenite energy here, imparting beautiful white light to you, angelic light to you. Any little holes being filled with beautiful white light energy. For that healing, for that ascension, for that intuition. Just a few more symbols here to close it up. Okay. And we definitely need some sage here. A lot of energy happening with that one, guys. I highly encourage you, if you are feeling inclined to, here we go, some beautiful sage for you. If you're feeling that little call to get that distance healing session with that more direct guidance, please go for that, because powerful energies here, powerful stuff. But I do want to thank you guys so much for being here. I just want to see if there was anything that I had written down for my pile of threes, and it was harmonic balance. So if those words mean anything to you, yes, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing this. Thank you for liking this. And thank you for your continued support. Please give me some feedback, and please message me for that deal. It's only lasting today, and you're going to get that video today or tomorrow to start the new year off, right? And thank you so, so much.